Okay, hi everyone, Daryl here. Okay, I'm just doing this short video because I got an email from a client. He actually wrote in saying that uh, he is actually looking at this plot of land, this old single-story terrace house, and he wants to demolish and rebuild this property. So he's asking me how many stories can I rebuild this landed property to, and where do I find this information? Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm actually going to show everyone where to get the information of how many stories you can actually rebuild a particular landed property. And where this information is found is actually available to everyone. It's actually at ura.gov.sg. So what you want to do is that you go to ura.gov.sg, right, and you get to this page which you see right in front of you now, and you can see this link here called master plan. Okay, so as property investors, you must be familiar with the master plan. So okay, just click this. That's for another video. Okay, and just click close. So you actually come to this master plan, and what you need to do, right, is that you need to take a look at where you want to search. So example, okay, I'm just going to put like maybe Surin Avenue. Okay, so Surin Avenue, I click this, and then I get to this portion here. Okay, so Surin Avenue is around here. Okay, and for landed properties, we don't bother about the plot ratio. What we do is that we go here. So the control plans, you see landed housing area plan. Yeah, you click this, and you get to this. Okay, so this area is 3-story mixed landed. That means that you can build up to 3 stories, and attic is not considered a story, so you can build to 3.5 stories. So when let's say you go viewing, and then like property agents like myself, we will refer to it as 3.5 stories. So 3.5 stories, you know that this is in a 3-story mixed landed property, 3-story mixed landed area, so you can build up to 3.5 stories. Okay, then what's the difference between like 3-story mixed landed and 2-story semi-detached? Okay, for 3-story mixed landed, right, that means that there can be a mix of inter-terrace, semi-detached, or detached houses in this 3-story mixed landed. So, for example, if you find a plot of land, a detached house, which is wide enough, it can be converted into a pair of semi-Ds. Okay, because you can convert it to like you can divide it so long as the width is wide enough. But that's for another video. Okay, that's for another lesson. Or you can even convert it to, like, if the detached house is wide enough and big enough, you can actually convert it into like corner terrace, inter terrace, and corner terrace. So you can, that's what you can do for 3-story mixed landed. That means there is actually a mixture of inter terrace, semi-detached, and detached houses. But if let's say you see this 2-story semi-detached, right, that means that this area you can only build up to 2.5 stories. Okay, means 2 stories with 1 attic. And this area can only be semi-detached. So you cannot say I want to take 2 semi-detached, then after that I demolish the 2 and then convert it into like corner terrace, inter terrace, and corner terrace. You can't do that. So this area is demarcated, right? All semi-detached, means you cannot change. This is definitely semi-detached. Okay, so now currently, right, the height restriction, right, for a 2-story landed house, so that means 2-story plus the attic, right, it's actually 12 meters. So that means from the ground up is 12 meters. And then for the 3-story mixed landed, right, is 15.5 meters. Yeah, so this is actually how you find what you can and cannot build. So you can see the whole Serangoon Garden here is 2-story mixed landed. So you can see some of them, they actually converted like detached houses, they converted into a pair of semi-Ds. Yeah, and you can do this in 2-story mixed landed because you can interchange. But you can see that this area like 2-story bungalows, right? So even if let's say the plot of land is very big, very wide, and according to the guidelines, right, you can actually split it into like a pair of semi-Ds, or even like corner terrace, inter terrace, corner terrace. But you can't do it because under URA, the guidelines, right, this landed housing areas plan, you can't do it because this is actually a 2-story bungalow area. So all the houses here are all bungalows. Okay, so that's all for today. hope this comes in helpful for any of you who are interested in landed property. And I do hold a monthly landed property seminar. I'll leave the link below for anyone who's keen. You can sign up for my seminar. We hold it once a month, and we normally invite architects to come down, or people who are in the field of rebuilding and redevelopment to come down and share with the participants a little bit about landed property and you know the requirements to rebuild a landed property. Yeah, so that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Do remember to subscribe, and if you like my video, do give it a thumbs up. If you want to get notified of my latest videos, just hit the notification bell, so every time when I post something new, then you'll be notified of it. Okay, thanks. That's all for today.